here it is, the next installment of the episode, of the series. But quick note. So I did a post about it right here. Let me load it. Basically, I forgot about something very important when had you guys write randomized questions. So basically, what's going to happen is for here, we're going to do something else. So you can keep the randomized questions if you guys want to, but you really don't need it. It's good to know though. Stuff we taught was very important, and it will be used in later episodes, including this one. So, real quick, we're going to use dictionaries today. They're new, they're cool. And also, this link right here, you guys should click on it. It'll bring you to this page. This has all of the here. It has all my questions, all the answers, and a list of choices, which if you guys really want, you can do it your own choices, but I mean, it was kind of grueling work, so I thought I'd be nice and give it to you guys. Thought you guys would enjoy it. I don't know, so I hope you guys get good use out of it. One thing, make sure you guys see how these aren't tabbed over. You guys have to make sure you do that for everything under definition. So all of this, including that Q that I missed, all of this, and all this. So, yeah. Let's get on to coding now. So, yeah, see, I left randomized cues, it doesn't hurt. And I have this here because I'm going to do something with that at the end. Just a little note. So, quick note. So, up here, this looked a lot different before. So make sure you take a look at it, make the changes. They should be pretty helpful. First, we're going to start with define. We'll do define A and A, and what this is it uses dictionaries to add the question and the correct answer to a dictionary, so that when we input it, or when someone inputs a question, inputs an answer, it'll know if it's the right answer or not, which is pretty important in a quiz. So here we are, defined A and A. It's going to take the parameters questions and answer list. Answer list is this. It's our list of answers basically. And questions, you guys already saw that earlier. That's from Fill Questions, all the questions that we wrote. So to create a dictionary, you do you can set it equal to anything. I'm just calling it dic because DIC, dic, either way. That is just what I've always called it because it's short for dictionary. And then these curly brackets, these are what tell the computer you're using a dictionary. So right here we're going to say A is equal to 0, and this is very important. We'll see it later. And that's for indexing, which I showed you guys in the randomized cues. So that's why I said it's very important to go back, watch that video, read that post, so you really understand everything well. So now we're going to say for question in questions. So what this does is it iterates through, question. It iterates through each question in the list of questions separately. And we're going to say answer is equal to answer list, and then we're going to index at A. And then I'm calling it choice. It's probably not the best of words, but it's going to be like A, B, C, or D, basically. And that's going to be answer at index 0. So it'll, because how I have them set up is like this. So it would just take D, just take A, B, C. That's the actual one. B, C, A, C. Sorry, my Siri just turned on accident. Okay, so here's where we're going to use dictionaries. So we have dic, and then we have to say at something. So it's going to be question. So basically what's going to happen is in our dictionary, there's going to be a ton of keys with something attached to them. And how we're going to search that dictionary is by the question. It's relatively simple, but it can still be really confusing to some people. Then we're going to set the answer, we're going to set it equal to choice. Because what choice is the correct answer going through each one. And as the dictionary gets filled, it's in the same order, which is cool. But the reason we don't need randomized questions, which I'd forgotten about, is because dictionaries will actually fill themselves randomly, which is something really cool, but I mean, it's not anything special, overly special, I guess I should say. And then we're going to add 1 down here to A, because what that'll do is allow us to continue through our answer list as well without having an issue of 2 for loops. Because the second for loop, what it would do is it would try and run through answers or answer list every single time, and then it would get all weird. So this is a much better way to do it. Then we're just going to return our dictionary. So now we're going to do Q and C, and that's going to take parameters questions and choices. So what I'm going to do, because it's a very, well actually, never mind, it's not as similar as I thought it was going to be. So what we're going to do is come down here and define a new function, Q and C, and we're going to create a new dictionary. All of these functions I'm going to write with you guys today require dictionaries, which is why it was a main topic that I brought up. So for this one, we're going to say for question in questions, again, just to keep things uniform. If, oh, sorry, I forgot something. We're going to use A is equal to 0 again. So we're going to say now if A is less than the length of answers, and then the dictionary at questions. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that like whining. It's the window in my dorm room. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. Whoops, sorry, not questions. Question. Whoop, wow. There we go. And we're going to say answers. Why? 1 second. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. I was actually looking at the wrong function. It's not horribly off, but we're just going to delete that part. So this is, we're going to put MC is equal to 0 here. Just multiple choice kind of is what I was going with. I could have put choices, but stuff. No, I couldn't. Sorry, because we used that.
Understand the question I heard.
Sorry, that was my Alexa device. I have a lot of gadgets that like to talk. Sorry, it's helpful sometimes, other times it's an issue. So we're going to do well MC is less than 4. So a while loop works like a for loop, but in my opinion, it's a lot easier to control, which is why I prefer to use them. I think I mentioned them to you guys last time. So once again, you can take a look. So we're going to say if MC is equal to 0. We're going to do dictionary at question is equal to, and then we're going to do a list because we're saving multiple options in there. Choices at A, or choices A, and what A is wow. Sorry, yes, I'm struggling right now. So see this list? We're saying choices, which is this list, and we're saying A at first, which is 0, so it's this list inside a list, which is a cool thing Python lets you do. And then MC, which will iterate through. It'll be this one, and then this one, and finally that one. So then you can do a double index because it's a double list. So there we have that. And then else, which is basically an otherwise, but Python calls it an else. We're going to say dict.append because we're appending something onto our list. Choices, and then A and MC again. Alright, and then MC plus or equal to 1. We're going to do the same thing up here. MC plus or equal to 1. What I forgot to mention this. I'll show you on the next slide because I have to do it anyway. One second, guys. Okay. What a plus and equals is, it is basically what it would look like is that, but you can shortcut it by just doing plus equal, and it's really helpful. It's a nice shortcut. Then we're going to return dict. So that's our Q&C function. And now I'm just going to quickly do Q&A. I know it's going to be a little bit of a long video. One second. Why did I write this if I didn't use it? Oh, well, cool. I guess I was wrong. I went through and wrote all the code today just to make it a lot easier for myself with these videos. So I didn't have to do as much trial and error. But I guess I wrote something that I didn't need to write. So I guess we're done for the day. So make sure you guys check out randomized questions again if you haven't already. And if you have, make sure you know what's going on here. Sorry, I just got a text message. A lot of noises today. My bad. And make sure you guys take these all of these questions and answers and choices. Make sure you copy them off of the website. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.